all the financial advice I can give to myself, not to you. If I want financial advice, if I want expert advice, I just look in the mirror and I talk to myself. That's it. Because if I've been studying these stocks every damn day like you have, then you know what the hell we're looking at. We're looking at GameStop, guys. GameStop earnings was announced. I told the people in the Discord yesterday. If you guys weren't watching, I've been in Discord this whole week. I know I haven't been on YouTube. I haven't been on TikTok. I haven't been on Twitter, X. I've been keeping to myself. I posted a couple of videos, but other than that, I didn't go live. Why? I took a week off the internet. And people out here trying to tell me I'm done. Marantz retired. Marantz quit. Marantz is soft. Marantz gave in. They're against him. They're at him. Let me tell you, I had one of the better days professionally today. I felt that good about my day. I feel that good about myself right now. Why? Because I'm not as sick as I once was, right? But I'm educated on this stock market. I'm educated on these investments that I'm making. And I want to tell you, we have a new discovery today. We're going to talk about that. That's going to be with KOHLS. So guys know that on Connect the Dots, this is part 66. Now, have you ever done anything 66 times in your life? Some of you lucky men have, some of you lucky ladies have, but most of you haven't. But 66 just happens to be the number we're dealing with today. And what does that mean? That on Connect the Dots part 15, I talked about KOHLS. That's right. Over a year ago, I talked about KOHLS, and I said this company is angling towards bankruptcy, carve out, private equity, leverage buyouts. You name it, it's happening. And it's happening from within. And I expose it and I tell you it so that when you're making your investments, you're not caught with your pants down and your hand in the cookie jar like you were with Bed, Bath, and Gone. And I've told all the YouTubers out there, every influencer I can find, every stock pumper you see, and I slap them in the face with truth. And I tell them, pay attention to these other companies and these other dots where executives are implanted and doing the wrong thing on purpose. And then you'll see exactly what the outcome will be. Certainly for you, the actually publicly traded held company investor, you, right? Retail investor. This is why I love GameStop so much. This is why I talk about GameStop so much, because GameStop is the one company, the true company that moved private equity out of it. And how did they do that? Ryan Cohen. Shout out to Ryan Cohen. They did announce today, as of a couple hours ago, when earnings is. Earnings is on a Tuesday. We're going up on a Tuesday, and I'm well aware that it is trash day today. Speaking of taking out the trash, some of you guys saw the videos I made this past week where I was talking about Tony D's nuts, Tony De Niro. And Tony De Niro is a YouTuber who has a channel 1 day older than mine. We actually started YouTube 1 day apart. We might as well be twins, bro. We're born at midnight. That's all it was. But we're so different, just like Rico and I. Very different, Tony De Niro and I. And why? Because this guy pumps out hopium. And I called his ass out for his retail numbers that don't exist. And we'll see exactly where we're going there. But I'm going to touch on that story today. I'm going to touch on KOHLS. I'm going to touch on GameStop, but I'm going to touch on these next 14 days. Are you listening to me right now? We are 2 weeks away from the most amazing news you're ever going to hear. And what is that? GameStop is profitable. GameStop's knocking it out the park. And I don't know what the hell they've been doing with their cash, but I'm excited for it. I invest my money blindly, and I don't have a problem doing it. And this is where the meltdowners, how you doing, meltdowners? Speaking of the meltdowners, they were the first ones here. They're the first ones to the channel today. They actually beat the rest of you because they are subscribed to the channel. And that's the way it goes. Congratulations on calling the top on NVIDIA, Manuel says. Really? I don't even know what NVIDIA looks like. Do I care about the top? How about the bottom? Can we call it the bottom? Because the top was 974, and you guys know what I called it. And it came all the way back down. It's dropping like a hot rock. I don't know. That's what's happening here. But I promise you guys, this market, I called Costco to a T. I guess GameStop so far. It's been going great. But there's a lot of stocks that I called. I had to go look at it real quick. We're going to bring up the charts. We're going to bring up everything. We're going to talk. Guys, I have been waiting to go live for a week. So if you don't think I have this energy in my pocket, you're wrong. Yes, I just did work 10 hours. Yes, I have been up since 1 o'clock in the morning. Almo will tell you. I know a lot of people are asking in the Discord, where's Almo? Almo is my trusted commandant. He's my right-hand man, along with Kyoto, Ruben, hot this year, Ravenstown, Stacks a lot. There's a whole bunch of you guys, not just them. You got Chad, you got Amber, you got Abe, you got Funny Spider, you got Jason, you got Wendy, you got Sharon, you got everybody, guys. The roster's deep. There's Hulk Hogan, there's Josh and Justin, and I mean, I could just name all the Backstreet Boys while I'm at it, right? There's a Nick out there. There's is there a Howie D? I don't know. But how the hell do I still know all the Backstreet Boys? I thought about this the other day because New Kids on the Block have a new album coming out and they're going on tour. And I said, should I take my wife? She likes New Kids on the Block, but I can only see so much Joey McIntyre and Jordan Knight. Those two dudes belong in a boy band. The other three, I don't know who the hell they are. I don't know who Donnie is. I don't know any of these guys. They're all has-beens. But Joey McIntyre and Jordan Knight, were those the two good guys? Everybody else is trash. There you go. New Kids on the Block. There's me too. Chad. I know. I said you, Chad. I said you. Plain as day. Brett and Cheese. Swish. Josh. My people. Everybody. I got you. Okay. So check it out. Oh, guys. I'm excited. I have a smile on my face. And it's not because, I've got, never mind. I'll be quiet. I was going to say something really bad, but I don't want to. I want to keep it professional right now. Guys, when I'm excited like this, I was going to do this whole thing for you guys. I already had this whole monologue thought up in my head when I was driving home. I was like, GameStop's, here we go. My membership gifting isn't going through. What? Abe, I don't know what that's all about, bro. But thank you so much for supporting the channel. That's crazy. We want to give out memberships. Sure, I don't know. But I was going to be here be like this. GameStop's earning announced. It's going to be huge. It's massive. Ooh. It has my heart beating. My heart is still throbbing. Ooh, it's bulging on the date. Like I'm letting you know, I was going to use all this innuendo. And I thought about it. I said, it's too like Tonko native. I don't want to do it that way. And there's guys out here still making videos about me. I don't get it. The meltdown. Hey, can I address something about the meltdown before we even get into the channel today? Before we even get into the good stuff, KOHLS, GameStop, right? Can I address the meltdown right now? I want to. So the meltdown puts up a video of me, and this is the narrative. It says Marantz is concealing finances from his wife. Marantz is leveraged. His cost average is screaming high. Marantz is losing money left and right. He's trying to salvage. He's trying to position and exit. All this crap they're saying. And I'm just like, bros, come on. You guys are sounding like Amber right now. No, I'm not quitting. No, I'm not walking away. No, I'm not scared. And that's just a shot at Amber. That's an inside joke. Okay, nothing personal. But you guys are crazy. You guys are out of your mind. I give my wife all my money, not just some. I just give $15 a day to GameStop. It just worked out that way. Nvidia is another GameStop hedge now, too. It's ridiculous. I think it's a market hedge at that point, Jay. I think there's a lot of things on this market that are hedging because... And if people don't recognize this swing of momentum on the markets, 3 years ago, EV vehicles were the rave. EV vehicles were everything, guys. I could go through them all. I could go through Lucid, Lordstown Motors, Workhorse, and GOEV, right? Kano. You had, obviously, Mullen Automotive. You had Tesla. You had NIO. There was so many you could name EV companies that they thought Fisker Automotive, they were like, these guys are the next everything. You're going to invest in these companies. They're going to Rivian. They're going to be amazing, right? And I'm just like, no, like they're overvalued. Tesla was overvalued. It was the linchpin, it was the kingpin of it all. It was $1 trillion company. All of it's gone. They're all bankrupt. They're all done. They're deflationary in a way because cars are now $30,000 a piece. You can go get some Teslas. Like everyone's making a cheaper car, and they're trying to deliver these vehicles. But I'm just telling you that it's a 3-year span, right? That window there. And you also had crypto the same way. What about Doge? And what about Shiba Inu? And what about Litecoin? And now you have Bitcoin obviously at all-time high. I should have invested into Bitcoin. When? 2 years ago when it was 69,000, or today when it's 72. You're not making anything there. There's nothing there. People are talking about all-time highs, and yet when did you buy it? You didn't buy it when it was at 30 and at 20 and at 40. You know why you didn't buy it at 30, 20, and 40? Because this market was crashing. All of 2022, this market was down. So before everyone just plays, business like Monday morning quarterback thing, AI stocks are no different right now. AI stocks are doing the same thing that EV vehicles were doing 3 years ago. And when you find out the truth about AI stocks and how they're all going to be competitive with each other and the pricing has to come down, and it's going to be like platinum plasma TVs. No, it's going to be like LCD TVs. These 4K TVs, everyone has one, and they're $30 a piece, bro. $40 a piece. They cost you nothing. So AI is the way. That's the way I see it. It's the same thing for the next 3 years or 3 months, whatever it may be. I'm probably going to have to, I'll super chat myself if I have to, Abe, if they're not letting the gifts of membership go through. I don't know. I'm not penalized on anything. I've been playing it, near, clear, and straight. So maybe somebody can tell me if the gift of membership is blocked. But, YouTube does what it wants. I don't know. So, all right, guys. So let's talk about this stuff. Let's talk about GameStop earnings. I want to get this out really quick to you guys. because eventually it's going to be the theme of the show all the time. Where are you getting 4K TVs for $30? Kyle, I don't know. I was just making a point. There eventually will be nothing. A 4K TV was what, $2,000 just 3 years ago, and now you can get one for $200. A 55-inch for $200. A 75-inch for $500. That's unheard of 3 years ago. So deflationary. That's my point. So let's see what we have. If you guys have questions at any time, hit me up. You guys know the way it goes. And I appreciate all the love and support, the likes, all the above for the channel. So thank you so much. And that's certainly on YouTube, because I'm live on YouTube right now. TikTok, I just do TikTok just to do it. It's just there. I don't really care for TikTok, but I do it. So love your channel. Raul Rivera, I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me. Also, the gifts and memberships are working. Ruben just proved that. And we'll get the snakes out of there. So there you go. And shout out to Chad, as always, because he says Ruben. There you go. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and give you the info right now. Let's talk about it. GameStop earnings is in 2 weeks. I will be here. As you guys know, hey, call in rich all you guys want, okay? And then if you guys don't understand that, you don't call out sick to work. You call in rich to work. You say, I can't make it to work today because I'm about to get filthy rich, okay? Now, I don't know if that's actually going to be the case for the stock or whatever it may be, but in my heart and my mind and how I feel about this company, I know that I'm enriched with the knowledge of what it will be one day, maybe very soon, right? 2 weeks now on the countdown. So it can be surprising. It can do that, but call in rich if you want to. Me, I plan for this. I gave myself vacation for 2 weeks. 2 weeks, and everybody's asking me at work, hey, Marantz, where are you going? Hey, Marantz, are you going back to Vegas? Where are you going? You going to San Diego? You going to San Francisco? Where are you going? So I'm going to my house. I'm going to my studio in my house. I'm going to make some videos, because that's about what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be live all the time. So it is on the 26th. It's after the market. If you guys saw that publishing piece yesterday on thestreet.com, it was the actual editor-in-chief of thestreet.com and a contributor to Seeking Alpha website. I told you guys, do not believe what you read. And I said this to the Discord yesterday. They go, hey, it's been announced GameStop's earnings are on the 18th after the market. And I said, there's no way. There's no way it's on a Monday. It's never been on a Monday. There's 10 more free memberships. Holy hell. Now, thank you so much for that anyway. And thank you guys. There you go. Dynamite41. Check him out, guys. Dynamite_41. He is a YouTuber about GameStop. He posts videos when I don't. Dynamite's a real ass dude. If you guys see him in the chat, Dynamite_41 on YouTube. He's a YouTuber up and coming, trying to get it. So help him out. That's all I can tell you. I support anyone who supports GameStop, and that's one of the dudes. So shout out to Ravenstown too, my guy. So check this out. So it's on 3/26. It's been announced, and that's via GameStop. So for me, there's 5 free memberships. Thank you, Abe. I appreciate the support for the channel. All you guys are killing it today. So I just want to tell you guys, I know I haven't been around all week. I apologize for that, but we'll get into that for a bit. But I have this thing where I don't believe anything until GameStop says it. So when people try to tell me this is what GameStop's doing, I'll wait for the press release from GameStop, right? And they don't announce things. So, and when they do announce things like this, like earnings, you have to know when it's coming. It's towards the end of the month. It's never been this late that I can remember in quarter 4. This is our annual right here. This is our 10K, which means for the year. This is our fourth quarter number, which is always big because of Christmas. And Wall Street has us banking around $85 million cash. So they think that we made $85 million operationally. And me, I think the number is going to be a lot higher. I think it's going to be a whole hell of a lot higher. And I also think that people are going to trivialize the number when it comes out, as in to say, oh, well, they're not doing this. Do you guys remember when GameStop showed some great, magnificent numbers, and right away Michael Packer comes out with the headline? He goes, well, it's because GameStop's not paying their bills. And it's cyclical, right? So you don't necessarily need to pay your bills in this quarter versus next quarter or that quarter. It's how you annualize on your own number. And I've always said this to you guys, and people don't know what this channel's about. I get that all the time. You know, people that I know in real life, they're like, oh yeah, you talk about GameStop. Oh yeah, you're a gaming channel or whatever. They don't know how it actually comes out to, if you're running your own business, you should be watching this channel. If you want to study on how to invest, you should be watching this channel. If you want to study about private equity and how it leverages itself, you should be studying this channel. You should be watching this, because we've educated masses, right? 10,000 people are watching, and guess what they're doing? They're learning what the plan is for every company, certainly if you're retail. Because when I see it's cyclical and I say, oh, guys, guess what? This is what they're going to do this quarter. And people are like, how do you know that? Well, I don't know. Maybe I just got lucky. Maybe I just get lucky. So this is why I'm telling you a couple of lucky things that are going to happen for GameStop this quarter. 2 weeks it's announced, and I'm standing by these words. I'm not hiding from it, guys. I'm coming out with very bullish announcements, right? And people like Tony De Niro, who is a YouTuber, with a supposedly bigger following than me, who partners up with Markets with me, who partners up with Master Lauren, who partners up with, what's that other guy, Houston Wade, or anyone else who wants to push out misinformation, because that's all they do. He came out with the video where he said, and I quote, "I'm taking retail analyst numbers and figures versus Wall Street analyst numbers and figures for what quarter four will be." Well, I'm giving him the opportunity, and I have for 2 days now. Name me. I want to know the source of his, what he calls a retail analyst for GameStop. This is such a made up thing. It was earth shattering. It was shocking to me, because if you got numbers that you punched into your spreadsheet about projections where you think GameStop will be for this quarter and this year, you got the numbers from whom? What was the source? What was the website? Who are the retail analysts that you're plugging your numbers from? You can't go grab them from thin air. You didn't make the shit up. You didn't show me your law of averages. You did none of the above. So show me who gave you this info. Tony DeNiro. Because I'm willing to bet there's only one research analyst here. Only one retail analyst that gives out numbers and projections for GameStop. And his name is Marantz Rantz. And I don't like to speak Ricky Henderson in third person, but I'm telling you, my information was stolen. It was plagiarized with no credit given. He took my numbers. He punched them in dollar for dollar on his model. And then in turn, he said, let's see who's right. Wall Street or retail analyst? Just say it, Tony. Say my name. Say my name. Say my name. When no one is around you, say, baby, you love me, and you're not running game. Say my name, because you're acting kind of shady, and I'm not going to call you baby. Why the sudden change? Say my name, Tony, you told the whole world I was a subject matter expert for GameStop, so say my damn name. Thank you. So when you take the info, and you do it this way, and when I'm correct, oh, baby, say my name. That's all I'm saying. So how far off is he? He's about $100 million off on his numbers. His projections on SG&A, he's saying that my number of 370 is nowhere near. It's not even possible because it's 10% better than the previous year. Oh, I'm aware of what it is. I'm aware that it's 1,000 basis points from your stance. But maybe I'm that much more informed than you, Tony. But I've been waiting all week to tell you this shit. I can do a 2-minute video while I'm changing a tire. That's just how I am. Think about how my mind works. While I'm right there twerking the wrench and you're twerking your cheeks, I'm right there just doing it the same. I'm right there saying, you know what? I got the numbers and you don't. I have the info and you don't. That you spread out misinformation daily, hourly, weekly. You talked about Bed Bath & Beyond as in what could happen. AMC, what might happen. Adam Aron's a good guy. Why I like to go to the movies. I know who you are. And I know what you are. Oh. Zero. I'm on a tip right now. I'm working out. I am getting back into the best shape I can when we're in trash bags, running around. Brandon Ayuk traded to the Panthers. David, that would be so awesome if I cared about football, right? I don't care about football, bro. I did see Saquon Barkley go to the Eagles. Now, everyone's talking crap about the Dallas Cowboys right now because the only move they made in free agency was they signed their long snapper. And they didn't sign Derrick Henry, and they didn't sign Saquon Barkley. And all I've got to say is before you guys start talking shit about the Cowboys, let's get this very straight, all you football fans. And there's some in here. Guys, the Dallas Cowboys won the division. They lost a playoff game. I get that. But they have the number one quarterback in the league. They have the number one defense in the league and the number one wide receiver in the league. So when I look at the Dallas Cowboys, what do they need to fix? Absolutely nothing. But let's talk about the damn Giants and how they're a rival of the Cowboys, Abe. And the Giants just lost their identity and the face of their franchise. They have nobody. They've got a broken quarterback and no stars on their team. And who the hell are they going to draft? And who are they going to go get in free agency? You want to talk about the Cowboys? We should be talking about the Giants. But I'll leave it there. All right, that's my football take. But I don't really. Dak is the best quarterback in the league. Stats tell me everything. Anyway, back to the numbers, guys. Tony De Niro seems to be a great actor playing the best role of his life. Yeah, a fanboy of Marantz? Come on, guys. He did, come on. Guys, I walked into his show, and that guy just sat there and just looking all smug, like, why is this guy talking GameStop in a positive? Master DeLorean, who did you bring here? I've walked into every show. I've walked into everybody that you guys like and love and respect. And I'm talking about you guys. I'm talking about you meltdowners out there. You guys that want to give merit and an applause to someone, to something. I'm going to ask you something, GME Meltdown. Who do you watch? You guys are so brilliant. You guys are so smart. What trades are you making and how are you all millionaires? Sitting there talking and pointing the fingers at us hardworking blue-collar people. How does it even work? I want to know. I want to know if he really loves me. I want to know. I have a prayer with every heartbeat. I say a prayer with every heartbeat. Don't talk crap about Whitney Houston. She has great bangers. Guys, I've been listening to some music. I've been living it up. I've been having a good week. Top off my good week. I've been watching nonsense. Jay's sending me every article, everything. And I don't even reply right now. I'm like, yo, Jay, I see you. Because then Amber's like, yo, are you around, bro? Are you going live today? Sharon, take some time off. Almo, ghost. Almo ghost me, bro. Almo is the like one of the top dudes on the channel. And here's Almo ghost. So I called his ass this morning, 2 a.m. Called him. I said, bro, you've been sleeping all day. All night you're up and you don't even call me. So what's up, bro? What are you doing with your life? Are you still watching you still believe in GameStop, Ammo? He goes, Marantz, I'd love to talk to you right now, but I got my PS5 with me at work. I'm plugged in. I'm gaming this new game I got. I said, what? He said, bro, I've been gaming all week. I can't get off this game. I got to get back at you. I'm almost playing video games, guys. You want to know why I'm invested in GameStop? Because he's playing video games. This is it. Ryan Zach. Marantz is a loser. Hey, who's the loser, Ryan? Who's the loser? Me or the guy who watches me? Okay. So anyway, back to what I was saying. We're going to do a giveaway for the earnings report. I want to put it out there right now. So you guys are aware that we gave away over $2,000 worth of gifts and prizes almost 2 years ago on the channel. We additionally haven't given away, we gave away over $10,000 worth of NFTs during the NFT marketplace and that launch. And that was during the earnings call a year ago, 2 years ago. So what are we giving away this year? Well, I don't have $1,000 this time around, guys. I'm just telling you right now, we've got sponsors for the channel. These guys are going through. We sponsored a basketball team. And guess what? The little dudes, the playoffs are this week for my Bulls team. And I went ahead and and I have the receipts and I showed it. I went ahead and bought gift cards because that money from YouTube comes in and they take out taxes and they don't get it to me for another month. So I fronted some of the money and we bought them over so far $200 worth of gift cards for GameStop. These guys are each going to get $25 just to start out to get there. Probably get them some gifts, t-shirts. I got to figure out the rest I'm going to do, but that's this week. So thank you for everyone who sponsored and helped out with the Bulls basketball team. You didn't have to. You guys did it on your own. I never asked you for it. We don't do GoFundMe's or anything like that. I usually come out of pocket my damn self. But you know, this is a platform that we use to actually let people know what GameStop's doing and how popular it is. And guess what? Everyone on my channel, on my team, I apologize. Everyone on my team, these kids, they're all 4th and 5th graders. They all play video games. I'm talking about video game. Coach, I'm sorry I was late. I was gaming. I was playing. I was like, yeah, bro, you ain't got to be sorry you're late, bro. Get your ass on the bed. No, I'm joking. They all playing video games. So it's cool. The little Bulls are tight. We're in the playoffs. Are we going to win? Well, I'll put it to you this way. We played the number 1 team this week. We beat them in the preseason. We beat them. The game didn't count, but we beat them. And they have a really good player. They have one good player. And you're supposed to switch out your players. Like they're all supposed to get time to play. And they never take out their top player. He never hits the bench. And I was like, man, but you know, I don't get upset because it's not about winning or losing at this level. It's about fundamentals and learning. So I just teach these guys, go, hey, you know what? This is how you're winning at this game. They're like, what do you mean we're winning, coach? Because we were losing by like 4 points at the end. And I go, this is why we're winning. Because they have to cheat to beat you. Just know you're winning. There's a lot of people that'll do this in life. They'll cut corners, they'll cheat, but I promise you, this is it. And I didn't realize the effect I was having on the players because I don't really spend that much. I mean, I spend about 3 hours a week, 1 hour, whatever it is, maybe more than that. But the parents, they all asked me to coach football. So here I go. I got to go coach football now. And these damn kids want to be on the team. And I got a whole nother team. So I actually got the Cowboys. They gave me the Cowboys. So I'm coaching flag football coming up this week and next week for the whole month. So we're going to do that. Please, you don't have to sponsor this team, guys. You guys don't have to send me money for these guys. That's not the way it works. I'm just letting you know I'm going to be busy. I have been busy. That's what I've been doing. I listened to Strongman Finance. He's a CPA. Daniel, you do listen to him, and then maybe you'd listen and see how wrong he is, right? Because we talked about Dollar General, and I told you how they're going bankrupt and how that business is terribly run. But Small Man Finance got GameStop wrong. So what does that tell you? He said GameStop's never going to be profitable. GameStop, they always want to talk about GAAP financial measures, right? And everybody's been talking about GameStop for 2 years, saying it's never going to be profitable, or it could never be. All of that is about to change. All about to change in about 2 weeks. Right, 14 days. And I know it's trash day. The New York Community Bank, a private equity play. Yes, it was saved by private equity. It was saved by Steve Mnuchin, whatever his damn name is. If you guys don't know who he is, he was the former treasurer for Donald Trump. He's also on the board of directors or he was for Sears, for Toys R Us. He was a roommate at Yale with Eddie Lampart, who is the Sears guy, and AutoZone. And who else was at AutoZone? Obviously, Sue Gove. So that's how you get, connect the dots all the way through to what Bed Bath & Beyond is today and vice versa. So we're going to actually talk about connect the dots right now, guys. We're going to go in detail, and I hope you guys really like it. We're going to talk about KOHLS, okay? But 1 second, this guy Echoes has a question. He says, can you and Kais Malej do your shows together? You both having helmets on and earnings would be so cool. Echoes, I know you're probably new here, but Kais Malej has been on this channel before. I was the first one to interview him over a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago. And I was the first one to tell him he is crazy, he is wrong, and he's ignorant. And you should see the way he reacted. Take your shirt off. That's what he told me. So, yeah, I don't mind. You guys will figure it out how wrong all these guys have been with their investments and with the information they give out. They've been wrong 100%. And we officially have been correct 100%. And you're about to find that out in 2 weeks. I'm very excited for it, guys. And I wouldn't be. But let's go ahead and look at something else. Yes, they might be in the back of my truck, or oh my goodness, what happened? I don't need them right now. Okay, yeah, and then the other one will be ready tomorrow. Okay, there you go. So let's go ahead and keep going with this. I'm going to give you guys some info. We're going to talk about KOHLS tonight. Okay, so let's talk about KOHLS. Let's educate ourselves on retail, and the reason why we want to do that is because KOHLS is in a very special place right now. KOHLS is extremely valuable. I didn't say they're profitable, but they're valuable as a company. KOHLS is sitting on billions and billions of dollars worth of assets, their properties themselves. Now, they have been offered private deal for the GameStop kids. Thank you, Jay. Thank you for supporting the channel, supporting the kids and everything. I'll see what we can do, without a doubt. You know that. I'm a man of integrity, and I try to help as much as I can. But thank you so much. Well, let's talk about KOHLS. KOHLS is being run right now by two hedge funds that have infiltrated the company. They put a letter and they planned a leverage buyout per se, right? They put pressure on them. So what they did was they came in and they nominated 14 board of directors essentially, and they picked and choose who they're going to put on the board. Masellam, headed by Jonathan Duskin, and Ankura, headed by whoever. But the way these guys work in tandem, right? So they went into Bed Bath & Beyond, they destroyed it from within, and they planted all the board of directors there for private equity and the positive parts about private equity. And when we saw it getting carved out and this vulture capitalism happening, we started calling it out here on this channel. We're like, yo, look what they're doing when they started doing consignment deals or they were doing share buybacks. It just didn't make sense. They were doing hiring for CROs, chief restructuring officers. So I want to show you what the outcome is happening right now. We're going to go to KOHLS, but remember that KOHLS is the parlay is going to be Big Lots as well. And that's because, and I'll explain it all right now. So let's go into KOHLS and let's look at it. We're going to revisit this story. I told you guys I do this a lot. Now, I'm not going to read the chat right now. So if you guys are talking in the chat, I apologize. I'll come back to it, but I'm on a different screen and I don't like to flick screens on you. This is the leadership of KOHLS. Okay. And I'm explaining it to you. And the reason why we talk about KOHLS is because this has a direct reflection on what happened with Bed Bath & Beyond, what's happening with AMC, what's happening with Big Lots, and what will eventually happen to this company right here, but what didn't happen to GameStop. And all this makes sense to you if you've been watching this channel for years, then you know what Connect the Dots is. Connect the Dots is this part 66 right now. This is a mini series that I put together, and I document and I show you how companies are systematically tearing themselves apart from within, and corporate America allows this to happen. Wall Street allows it to happen, the SEC and the Department of Justice allows this to happen. I can't stop it. I can just keep telling people what it is, and they can see it for themselves. But let's see what I know versus what I don't know. So the first thing is this. Today, this was announced. KOHLS earnings came out. And with KOHLS earnings comes out, it says KOHLS takes baby steps towards growth with new Babies R Us partnership. Now, if you're familiar with Babies R Us, it's also the child section for Toys R Us. Now, Toys R Us went out of business, but then a company called WHP Global bought them out. And when they bought out that asset, they carved out the name, the likeliness, and the image, right? The NIL. When they did that, they also got Babies R Us in the deal. So now they're able to push out multiple companies to other ones. So where is Toys R Us right now? Toys R Us is partnered up with Macy's, and they're inside Macy's. Now, why is this a problem? I have this problem because Macy's was just offered to go private twice now in the last 3 months. Macy's is a non-profitable company. They're not profitable. They don't make money, and they have minimal assets. They've been bankrupt before, but if you follow Macy's since 1994, when they went bankrupt, and this was via the leverage and the pounding that they took from Apollo, from private equity, and that was back in the 90s. But if you follow the board of directors, you'll find out that they're doing it again. It's just rinse and repeat. They try to squeeze more blood out of the rock every time, and I tried to show you that. So the partnership with WHP right here, Thomas Kingsbury, he's very happy about it. Thomas Kingsbury, the CEO of KOHLS. Thomas Kingsbury, also on the board of directors at Big Lots, and previously of Bloomingdale's, Federated stuff, Macy's, all of them. He's done all the corporate gigs. He's 70-something years old, and yet he can tell you how KOHLS and how they're trying to target the younger shopper, as they call it. I don't know what younger shopper you're going to get with Babies R Us. Maybe they're assuming all the 18-year-olds and 16-year-olds are getting pregnant and having babies, but in my case, no. And I'll tell you a personal story on that, an inside story later, but let's talk about what's at hand here. This is WHP. When I tell you partnered up with WHP, you partnered up with private equity, and you're going to leverage yourself with more CapEx. So if you're not familiar, KOHLS did a deal with Sephora a couple of years ago, and that cost over $800 million in cap expenditures on the company itself. KOHLS had to borrow $1.5 billion of cash via a bond. And what did they do? They leveraged themselves off of interest. They're paying almost $90 million a quarter in interest alone. And those payments are going to become due on this $1.5 billion of a bond that they owe. Guess what? They don't have the funds to pay it back. They definitely don't have the cash to pay it back because they are a cash-strapped company. And we're going to go over that. But who did they partner with? They partnered with WHP. WHP was funded and started by this dude right here. I don't know how to say his name. His name is Yehida Shemedman. I don't even know his name. I don't want to know his name. But I do want you to know this. Not only is he running right here, currently the co-founder, chairman, and CEO of WHP, a New York-based brand management firm funded in 2019 with Oak Tree Capital. We've talked about them before. That's private equity, one of the big boys. And also is now backed by Ares and BlackRock. Why do I have a problem with this? Because Ares is, and I'm getting told something here. Oh, yes, we're still here. Thank you. TikTok just wants to make sure I'm still here. No problem, TikTok. Now, Ares Capital, you guys know who that is. That's Anthony Resler, Tony Resler, and the whole crew. That is the brother-in-law of Leon Black. That is private equity through and through. You guys know he's also one of the founding fathers of Apollo back in the day when they came from Drexel, Burnham Lambert, where they all were there. So this billion-dollar company, $7 billion of annual sales, they actually are running Toys R Us, Babies R Us, Lotto. And I actually pointed out a lot of this because Lotto did a deal with Dick's Sporting Goods, Express, and Klein, all of this. But he comes from Ares, money back from Ares, money back from BlackRock, all of it. Now, when you look at the next guy, this is Effie Zinkin. I don't even know these guys and their names, whatever it may be. You'll see here, C-level suites, all this I really didn't care for. I think it was this guy right here. Toys R Us, Babies R Us, Anne Klein, Perry Ellis. I was looking at somebody who made sense to me. I was like, yo, that's crazy. Stanley currently serves as the chief global officer for there. That's his name, but no, I'll find it right now. Because in my phone, it was different. Remember, I was going over all this in my phone today before I came over here. Matthew Finnegan, CFO, Kids Brand, Toys R Us. Oh, he was with Toys R Us This guy was with Toys R Us. That's why I wanted to know who he was. So you come from Toys R Us and CFO here. That's a big deal for me. But as you can see, they're private equity. No matter who you really click on, they all come from that cloth. And the money's back there. I didn't have to look too deep into it, into every single guy here. Russ Banker, let's check him out. He doesn't even look good. Sequential Brands Group and the corporate development, M&A. They're all just looking for a way out of this damn thing. They're not looking for a way to actually make them money. And I would tell you, when I say make them money, I'm talking about KOHLS. So here's why. Here's the board members for this damn company, okay? So when we look at the board members here, we'll go ahead and look at here, this guy next. This individual here is a private equity group. He's also with Lazard and Goldman. Previously, Brookfield Asset Management Corp. And he's on the board of trustees for the Children's Bureau, blah, blah, blah. But the real reason why I care about these guys is because this guy right here, Aaron Rosen. Aaron Rosen is on the board of directors, also with Ares Private Equity Group. So they all come from Ares. Jordan Smith right here, Ares Private Equity. So you see who actually runs this company. It's going to be Oak Trail Capital and Ares. So that's who runs this company. That's who decides what they do. And just so happens they partnered up with private equity again, like I told you they would. And that's what's happening to KOHLS right now. Now, why is this a problem? Here's KOHLS. Here's KOHLS 8K. It got announced that they actually made profit this quarter, which I'm going to show you the reason why they made profit. And I want people to pay attention, okay, to how KOHLS made profit. It's right here. It's margin, gross margin rate. They went from 23% last year to 32% this year. If you guys think that retail is not correlated, that there are no parallels, then you're wrong. Everyone has an increase on margin. And I've said this because it was an inflationary dollar. That's the first thing. And the second thing was supply chain issue and the shortages. So now that you have the product, you have the logistics, and you have the margin, that's what it equates to. You will see that KOHLS is going to make more money per dollar, just like GameStop is going to. Just like every other retail out there that has better margins right now. Target being one as well. So when you see this and you actually saw they actually made money, they made $86 million this quarter. The unfortunate part is they paid $82 million in interest. I told you they're paying almost $100 million in interest a quarter because of the money that was borrowed on the bond. Now, when you look at this, you'll see here, cash and cash equivalents, they only have $183 million. That's all they have, guys. I'm talking about $183 million for KOHLS Corporation. They pay dividends every now and then, quite often. And what are they doing with their cash? Partner up with WHP. You say, man, Marantz, that's great. Babies R Us in the store. Do you not understand that costs money? That costs money, CapEx. So they actually have to go out there and pay money. So when they're paying money, this is what they're going to attack. They're going to attack right here. The property and equipment net, over $7 billion worth of assets on properties themselves. So I anticipate, sorry, I'm getting choked up here, but I anticipate that they will sell off their properties and lease them back eventually for money. And why? Because their total assets are $14 billion in assets. Can you imagine having $14 billion in assets and only $183 million in cash? Meaning, how are you going to do anything with those assets? They depreciate in value. You can't maintain them. You can't maintain yourself. You're one lawsuit away from being under. But we're going to look at something else. And we're going to look here at this line. Long-term debt. $1.6 billion in long-term debt. They're buried in debt. They have all these obligations to pay something. So when you see shareholder equity at $3.8 billion, when your assets are $14 billion, yet your net is $3.893, guys, $11 billion worth of liabilities. This company is primed for a carve out, for a leverage, buyout, anything. This is not a net. If you put $14 billion into a company, you would expect to get more than $183 million cash. I'm just letting you know this. Apples to apples, you would expect to make money, but you can't make money here. This is a machine that doesn't make money because they know that it's heavy on assets. It's not heavy on profits. That's the problem that you have with this company. Look at this. Acquisition of property and equipment. They're down $577 million for the year. They're losing money on investing back into the property itself. You'll find out exactly how much this costs because when you have no cash, you pay $30 million in dividends and you have no cash. 183. Guys, this company has 14 billion in assets. GameStop only has 3 billion in assets. But GameStop has $1.5 billion in cash. These guys have no cash at all. That's KOHLS. So I want you to know what's happening. Okay, now, why are we looking at it? Why are we revisiting the story? Before I even go into that, I'm going to go and look at the chat really quick. 5 free memberships from Chad. Appreciate you, Chad, as always. Thank you guys so much. It says, Marantz, one of the reasons I watch you is because I learn something new every time. It's going to be awesome. You're going to love this right now, what we learned from KOHLS. It's in the spiral of death. Absolutely. So when we look at KOHLS, they have, when I was reading, it was like 7 new hires on the board of directors from the last 3 years. And that means a lot to me because it tells me where they come from and what they've been through. And remember, private equity uses the same people all the time. So Wendy Arlen, how you doing, Wendy? A face only your mother could love. And where do you come from? Her prior role is CFO at Bed Bath & Body Works. Okay, BBWI. L Brands, that's where she comes from. If you guys are not familiar with L Brands, you should. It's all over here on Connect the Dots. Michael Bender. Michael Bender's from iMart Express. I think he's Cardinal Health. That was private equity. Walmart, it's always a good thing there. Acuity Brands. But I don't pay attention to this guy too much because he's just one of the factors here. Look at this, okay? I want to show you guys something down here. This is how you know. L Brands, Victoria's Secret stores. Like if they're so valuable and so profitable and they were so successful, why did they move to this company, right? From there. Here we go. Peter Boneparth, the Blackstone Group. That's where he comes from. That's who he is. Irving Place Capital Partners, senior advisor. I'll let you guys look at it any which way you want. Look at what he is here. He is also a current director at JetBlue Airways Corporation, a commercial airline. Peter Boneparth, I know you're Blackstone, and I know you're private equity, and I know you're at that airline. But let's go look at that airline, JetBlue. Carl Icahn wins seats at JetBlue board after taking a stake in the airlines. Shocker. Private equity comes and sweeps in Carl Icahn over here at JetBlue Airways. And who let him in? Who let the cat in the bag? It was himself, right? These guys. So if I go look, and I will do one for JetBlue. JetBlue is private equity, owned and through. And Peter Boneparth allows that to happen. Yale, what's up, bro? How you been? I remember you from Kroger. Yeah, you're in Kroger. I have a problem with all of this. Because I feel that's a deal with the private equity, and we've talked about it before. Christine Day. I looked at her. Lululemon Athletic. Nah, I really didn't care about that. Starbucks. No. She was okay. You know, a lot of these hires sometimes could be because of diversity, the DEI, right? Diversity, inclusion. And when I looked at this guy, what was my thing for him? Just Ventures Acquisition Corp at Thayer. Oh, there we go. He served at Thayer. You guys remember Thayer? Andrew Thayer and his brother, David Thayer, I believe his name. Well, they were Drexel Burnham Lambert. The Thayer brothers. Stephen Thayer, right? And I forget where else they came from. They were all over Connected Dots already. This guy worked there. And so, you know, whenever you work for private equity, you just get rolled around. So I'm used to it by now. But good job, Charles Floyd. Margaret Jenkins. Margaret Jenkins was Denny's, a Pollo Loco, Taco Bell, PVH Corp. Hey, City Trends. That's Apollo, guys. That's private equity. Oh, I wish it were better than that, Margaret. But, you know. Thomas Kingsbury, of course, the CEO of KOHLS, on the board of directors at Big Lots. Burlington Stores, he was there. And you know Burlington is the one buying up all the dead buildings from everyone else. Amazon Sephora, that's the deal they have right now. And they're riding off on that. But Thomas Kingsbury, kingpin for private equity. Robin Mitchell, no different. Senior advisor at the BCG, the Boston Consulting Group, helping you destroy your company from within for years and years to come. This is one of those hires as well. A diversity hire. She's currently the director of Piper Sandler Companies. She's also McKinsey, BCG, and Lehman Brothers. She's done everything with these guys too. Jonas, how you doing, Jonas? You are with the Man Group. I've talked about you before in the past. I try not to go in on you. You sound like a friend of the family or something when I looked at them. Didn't care about him too much. Northern Western Mutual Life. Her, where was she from? She was from somewhere as well, but this from like the European private equity side and the Haynes Celestial Group and Goldman Sachs. Look at all these board of directors, by the way, guys. They have so many. Can you imagine the decisions they're all making together? And this guy I really don't care for. Home Depot Online, McKinsey and Company, you name it, DuPont. We'll look them all up later. I really don't care at this point because when I look at the leadership, new hires, right? Michelle Banks. I had to go look at her. I was looking at her. I want to see what she's done. KOHLS, DSW Shoes. I'm okay with that hire. Let's go in here. Fred Hand, brand new hire, director of sales. Let's see what he does. I say brand new hire. They just got here. See, Hand joined KOHLS in 2023. I have to look more into him. Oh, Macy's. No, I don't. May Department Stores. No, I don't. Burlington. No, I don't. Tuesday Morning. No, I don't. Feline. Yeah, okay, same deal. Private equity. Private equity. I'm looking at this for the first time with you guys. These are all brand new guys for me. Don't care about home and beauty, women's. No, don't care. Just says 25-year veteran in retail. That's never good for me. 25 years of fails. I mean, how do you end up at KOHLS? But I'll leave it there. Let's see what else this person did. Mayville, no. Don't know. This is a lawyer. We're fine. Chief Technology Officer. Chances are you were just hired. Joined KOHLS in 2020. Technology in 2022. How do you get that position? Prior to KOHLS, Pivotal Software Inc. Oh, maybe she's somebody real. Oh, Deloitte and KPMG. Good, the big boys. That's where she's from. I'm okay with that. Walt Disney, Aspen Club Technologies. Christine Raymond. She does great. She's been KOHLS for a lot of years. See, I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with somebody who's been there forever. Not at all. This one joined from 2010. Awesome. Why would I have a problem with those people? Awesome. They have good jobs. And the CFO, Jill Tim. When did you get here? Oh, man, she's been there forever. She's good. Nothing. No problem there. Arthur Anderson. All right. So they're good. So they're leveraged. Tom Kingsbury's in. They put the plan in. So that's what I feel about KOHLS. I think that announcement today with WHP and Ares and Oak Tree, that's who they are. That's private equity. I don't think it's going to work out for them. I think it's going to cost them more money than it's worth, and they don't have any cash whatsoever. I'm going to get back to the chat now. We're going to have fun about some of these headlines and some of the stories you guys have or any questions you guys have. Double TikTok Live, love the hustle. You guys are so funny. Do I look like Rico knows? Hell no, I'm not going bald, bro. It says, look at the GME chart. It's signed to explode. Is it synced to explode? Let's go look at the charts. I have that set up somewhere here on my thing to look at charts. Let's see what we have here. Is it here? Oh yeah. There's chart right there. There's NVIDIA, babe. Called the top of that all the way back down. Called the top of a lot of things, but let's go to GameStop. Oh, by the way, there's Big Lots. Did I call that? Did I call this or did I call this, guys? That's why I'm just asking for all the small people in the back. $3.99. But it's going to go to the moon, Marantz. Get in and out. Yeah, okay. I'll be here. I drew this line a while ago. GameStop flirted with the line. Even when it fell below it, it still touched. Still almost touched right there, but then it went above, and now it's settling right back onto the line. So that's the path of improvement there for GameStop. If you guys are watching here on YouTube, this is GameStop stock for me. $14.72. I bought today for $14.22. Posted that in the Discord. I really like the price that I'm getting. So look at the GME chart. I believe we can all be proud of who we are here. You know, I thought about that, Giga. I'm very proud. I'm happy with the route I've gone. There's been times where respect for Jay always. Yeah, Jay's killing it, man, always. There's been times where I'm like you, where I get tired and I'm like, I'm tired of hearing all the negative sentiment around GameStop or people attacking and people that are positive about the investment. Like, what does it matter? Why does it bother you? What do you have against it? You should have nothing against it. So I've never had anyone make a channel or a video or a Reddit thing that tells me I shouldn't invest into another company. Nobody. And so I'm trying to figure out why they attack me so much. But I can handle it. I don't have a problem. There's no pressure, guys. I also want to let you know there's no pressure from anywhere. There's no lawyers after me. There's nothing. I had to do some interviews. I had to do some stuff, but I'm good. The channel's legit. All the information's been correct for 3 years. So I'm happy. I'm happy with the outcome of what's coming. Now that James Janney knows the date of GameStop's earnings, I'm sure he's going to drop his documentary on that date or the day before. Any way to create some commotion, because I think it's going to be a hit piece. James proved me wrong at this point, but you've had all of the footage and you edited and you clipped and you said part one's already complete. Why wouldn't you drop it when it's complete? And part two is not complete, or it is now. By this time frame, there's no way that I did my interviews months ago. I did my interviews in October and December. How the hell are you not done? And I don't know what the professional process is or why you don't push out the info, but it feels like it's being manipulated to that point, to that level, prove me wrong. Tell me why Dan Olson dropped his on earnings for GameStop just this quarter ago, and now you're waiting for this quarter. So I don't know what the money is, what the motive is. I don't know who's out there. I don't know who the boogeyman is. I don't know. But I do know that I have been approached. I have been bargained. You know, they've tried to offer me money to do certain things online, and I say no. Partnerships, I say no. Affiliate, I say no. I don't want to do interviews with other people. I want nothing. I just want to hang out with you guys, give out the right info, and let's all just celebrate together. So that's the way it goes. Do you have a daughter? I have 3 daughters, Eason. 3 daughters, and they do well. Tell your brother he can block us all he wants, but we're coming with law and order. X, you tell him, bro. You tell him. I don't talk to him. So what are you talking about? Do you have a daughter, by the way? Oh, who knows? I'm talking about GameStop. Are they hot? All 3. My daughters are not for review. I'll just put it that way. Matter of fact, they all look like Bigfoot, bro. Don't even do it. He just blocks me and everyone else. I've been telling him, yeah, X, you know, good luck, man. Good luck. Because he knows we're coming for him. What do you, let me ask you something, X. What are you mad about? What are you mad about when it comes to Rico Knows? Like, why are you attacking him? I'm just curious. I want to know. I'll stop my whole show just to entertain you. Were you dumb and follow his sports picks? I mean, that's gambling. I would never do that. This is an all-time screen recording. Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, then what's there to be mad about, bro? Honestly, it's like blaming someone for something that didn't happen to you. I don't gamble. I'm in tech. Oh, cool. So what are you mad about then? Rico talks sports and gambling, bro. I don't know about tech. I mean, I know he was worked for the NSA. He's a cybersecurity military. Yeah, he was worked for the NSA, man. Military intelligence, 20 years. I'll just tell you that if you're going after Rico for cybersecurity and that, good luck, bro. You and the tech people, good luck. All right, you're gonna need a lot more than you and a couple of keyboards. That's it. I'm just letting you know, man. All right, good luck though. I don't have time for it. Okay, back to you guys. No, that's my problem. You have a problem with somebody else, bro. Oh man, you'll be all right. Look at the GME chart. Yes, I agree. We have so much to be proud of. I definitely agree with that. I know you will, bro. Yes, I will. Shout out to everybody. Okay, so here's what we're giving away. Okay, so we're going to be giving something away. It's not very valuable compared to the other stuff I've given away in the past, but it does have some value. And so these are gold backs. They were donated to the channel, sponsored to the channel. I won't tell you by who because he asked to rename anonymous, but we are giving away these are actual gold backs, okay? So these gold backs, they're made with 1/1000th of a gold. They do have value, and they're in $1 denominations, but they're worth more than $1. I can just tell you that. These are very exclusive, and I will be giving these out to you guys. 4 people. We will do the wheel. I'll have Kyoto for earnings, and we'll spin the wheel like before. And you're going to post the live tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going to be live tomorrow, T-Mac. I'll be live on YouTube. You know the deal. That's the way it works out for me. Your mod muted me, but I can generate accounts just as fast as she can do that. X, you'll be okay because I really don't care. But let's go back to it. I don't know why you're bothering my channel with me about my brother. I don't talk to my bro. So good luck. And let's see what we have here. Chad, thank you so much for the 5 free memberships for the channel, guys. We're at 30 free memberships for the channel. I'm telling you guys, the record, I believe, is 50 or more than 50. I think we did 100 one day. But I just want to say thank you so much for supporting the channel and the crew, guys. And I'll go over all the chat now. Apollo's about to buy Paramount Pictures. Wow. That's terrible. It's terrible for everybody involved because if you understand what movie theaters are going through, they're getting manipulated by private equity right now. Certainly AMC movie theaters are. They're non-profitable, and it's sad. It's sad for what's happened to the investors and them being manipulated. I had 2 people talk to me today. One person literally talked to me. I've talked to her for my whole life. I've known her my whole life, but she saw me. She goes, "Hey, Marantz." I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" She's like, "So what's going on with AMC? Is it going to pop? Is it going to pop?" And I guess it's because like her and her husband believed in it, and or they believe what somebody told them, and they went in. They've been holding that stock for 3 years. And I was like, "Are you serious?" She's like, "Yeah." She's like, "What if it pops? What if it pops?" And I was like, "You're down 99%. I'm not telling you what to do, but you're down 99%. And she just looked at me and she's like, "But it could pop, right?" And I'm just like, there are individuals out there that say things like that hope like that. They've done no no research. I don't want to say due diligence. They've done nothing for their investment. They don't deserve the pop that would ever come if it could come. It's not possible, but I'm just telling you guys, all of you here should give yourself a pat on the back because you have stuck it out for 3 years plus on GameStop, knowing damn well what's coming. And it's coming. It's coming right now. And it's the Ron Jeremy of the stock market, babe. And I'm very excited for it. For 5 lucky people. Yeah. Yes, thank you for the free memberships on that. Every single institution has been adding GameStop. Easy hold. Yes, Taco Bandit. I have seen every institution increase their hold on GameStop without creating a wave, without creating a ruckus, without telling everyone what their plan is, what they're doing. They've all increased their positions in GameStop, which is a phenomenal. But I'm very suspect on the ad that we saw yesterday where they said earnings on the 18th, and all they care about is the DRS number. I'm like, nobody gives a shit about the DRS number. Not anybody I know. All we care about is what's the bottom line profit, what's the investment strategy, what route are we going, what can I read in between the lines on a 10K. That's all I care about. I don't give a damn about some percentage of ownership, blah, blah, blah. That doesn't mean anything to me. But that's what we're dealing with. And yeah, it was sus. So, Marantz, one of the reasons I watch you is because I learn something new every day. Thank you for that. Crouching, love chat. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Supposedly one of the best movies at the time when it came out in 2000. Just a quick pop in for my intravenous shot of dots. Oh, cool. I don't know what kind of shots you're getting over there, bro. Earnings will be black. It will be epic. Do you guys get what he's saying there? Earnings will be black. It will be epic, meaning they won't be in the red. The red is the negative. That's parentheses, and it's not going to be in those quotes and those captions. Not any longer. And the trailing 12 is going to be positive. And then the next quarter, the trailing 12 is going to stay positive. And it's going to be positive the whole year. GameStop is officially one step closer to the S&P 500 after next Tuesday. Tuesday after next. Okay? See you next Tuesday. Tuesday. And I know that spells a certain word you don't want me to say. But that's exactly what's about to happen, guys. It's phenomenal. GameStop just has to have a market cap now of $14 billion, and we're having another conversation. And then we're having a vote. And then we're seeing just how great it's going to be. Retained earnings are going to go into the positive within the next year or two, and I'm showing you the pathway to dividends, the pathway to a stock that you should have been building from when it was $11, $12, $13, $14, $15, $16, $17, $18, $19, $20. That's what I'm buying. That's what I'm building. Because when my cost average is so low and it flips the script, everyone's going to see what it's worth. 10 more free memberships from Sharon all the way in Canada. Thank you for supporting the channel and the crew like you do. Yes, I will throw the trash tonight. Thank you for everything. How is news reporting earnings release with some EPS? I see nothing on the investment page. There should be nothing announced on EPS, just an estimate. The estimate right now is 11 cents annually. And for the quarter, who knows what they said? They said $85 million for the quarter. I'm looking for about 62 cents of earnings. I said 57 initially because I was in the 57th MP company, Camp Crow Korea back in the day. But 62 cents seems to be the math I'm doing. And if I really want to get crazy, let's just call it $200 million worth of profit. I'm excited for it. I want it. But come on, nobody sees 200 million. Nobody sees 90 million. Nobody sees 100 million but me. And now you, if you watch the earnings report. If you guys did not watch my preview to the earnings, which you should have, over 3,000 views by the investors of the channel, you guys can, and I say investors of the channel, I meant the viewers of the channel that happen to invest. I'll put it that way. I don't control your money. I don't control your decisions, but I will tell you, I make some really smart decisions. And so do you if you're buying GameStop at these prices. But earnings will be black, and I'm so excited for that. Hey, from the Canes. Is that what it says? Is that like Canes Island? I don't know what it is. French? Oh, are you over there? I'll watch from the start. Let's have. So that's awesome from France. We got somebody here from France. It's awesome. From Cannes. Is that Cannes? Cannes? Is that the Cannes like the movie thing? I appreciate that. It says, what's the difference between 180 million and 15 billion? 15 billion. How about 180 million and I mean, it doesn't matter. What's the difference between a million and a billion? A billion. Yeah, if people only knew the truth. Get the carvings knife out. They're going to cut it all up. These are the butchers. Yeah. A face only your mother could love. Holy hell, got me. Did it really, Ron? I don't know. They're all good looking people, bro. They're all good people. You know, Tony De Niro's a good looking guy. If he was the last man on earth, he's a good looking guy. I just want, hey, Tony, can I give some advice to Tony De Niro right now? I just want to tell Tony, your worst day in life was your worst day. That's it. I said it like 3 years ago on the channel. I said, we've all survived 100% of our worst days. And yours is going to be in 2 weeks, Tony. Because the clip is going to be out. Oh, my God, guys. I'm going to have the helmet on. Guys, I only wear this for earnings, babe. I only wear this for earnings because I'm going to the moon. That's it, man. How you been? You lonely? You got a little dust on you? Don't worry. I'm going to clean you up. Oh, baby. I got my space helmet. Who else has a space helmet? Listen, I've told all these investors. I told Financial Journey. I told who that YouTuber, right? Financial Journey. I told who else? Who's the other YouTubers I told? I told them all. Mike the Marine. All of them. AMC Bigums. Everybody said, hey, guys, if you don't have a space helmet, where are you going to go? Did you see PPCs with the fake space suit? He had the fake one. He didn't have the helmet. He just had the suit. It's like he went to Amazon and he said, oh, I can afford the suit, but not the helmet. We know his big ass head wouldn't fit in one anyway, but that's why he didn't go to space. It looked like a jumpsuit, actually. 1/100th of an ounce. You know it, babe. Boom says, man, I'm grateful for finding your channel. So am I. I'm grateful that you found the channel. Can I say that? I'm grateful that you found the channel. And I'm grateful for every subscriber we get. I'm grateful for every viewer. And I'll never quit. Because I remember when Ruben and Hot this year and Stacks and Elmo and Kyoto and Ravenstown. I remember when these guys were the only people watching the channel. I know a lot of you guys out there don't know this part about me and the crew and what we do and why we follow GameStop and the mod team that I have and why we're so deep and why we feel so strong for each other. 3 years ago when I started this channel, there was no one watching. I have like 2 viewers on a live stream. And I mean, we're at almost 1,000 already in this one. And I remember Lift to Eat. Lift to Eat was at my last live stream, guys. Just this last one, just a couple of days ago. And it was very intense. And Lift to Eat wrote in the message, and I was so shocked to see him because Lift to Eat was the first person to ever write a message during a live stream to me. I still remember, guys. Like, I'm an elephant out here. I remember everybody's name, what they said, who they are, where they come from. I know all this stuff. So when I'm sitting here and I'm telling you these dudes that I roll with and that we all hang out and we come back every day and we see each other and we're like, hey, what's up, man? I could be gone for a week. They're not worried about who I am and where I am, what I'm doing. They know what I'm cut off of and who I am. Because for 3 years, man, every day for hours, GameStop, AMC's trash, GameStop, Bet Mion's trash. You guys don't even know the infiltration, the people who come in and try to sabotage from within, ruin, disrupt the Discord, disrupt the channel, tell you HYMC is the play, Dogecoin, Shiba Inu. They tell you all these plays, right? Safe Moon, all the investments that they've put out in front of you. You got to buy this one. You got to buy BBIG, buy GNS. You got to buy, and I'm right there just like, I'm taking it on the chin. And I'm just like, man, these guys all stop lying. But the same 5 guys, I swear to you guys, the same 7 guys been coming around the channel. Look at that. That all sounds kind of sexual. Coming around the channel. Same 5 guys. No. I actually saw a license plate yesterday. It says, I love 5 guys. I was like, yo, that is. I was like that. No. Anyway, I'm just telling you, to be here every day, talking about something and believing in it, manifesting it, all while the meltdown is attacking you, all while PPCs is telling you, be a man, shut up, leaving professionals. I'm like, professionals? Look at you guys. Look at them right now. It's a group of amateurs running around each other in circles. And we knew that going in. But there's like adults. There's like levels to this shit, right? So I've been standing here. I've been through sickness and health. Till death do us part. I've had COVID twice. I've had people pass. You've had people pass. Life has continued to go on while we're in this investment, while we're being diamond handed, while we're accumulating shares, while I'm accumulating shares, while I'm living in front of you. I've done it for you. I've shown you everything I could possibly go through, and I'm okay. I'm still on the other end. I've survived 100% of those worst days. So I only tell you this because it's like a reflection moment for me. Investing the way I have, sticking with my guns, knowing that my other brokerage account and my other investments are going sky high. And everyone is like, why aren't you just one of those guys? Why don't you just invest into those companies that are blue chip? And I said, because you guys don't know what GameStop is. No one other than the people who watch this show know what the hell GameStop is. It's like the biggest kept secret in the world. And when you tell people, they use the same, the same descriptions, the same descriptors to what other people tell them. That's a dying business model. Isn't it all digital? Aren't they going out of business? Aren't they closing down all their stores? Like, weren't they just going bankrupt? Nobody shops there. I went this weekend. It was packed. I spent $270 at GameStop, and that's just me. I walk in, here's $270. I'm good. Boom. But yet I got Meltdown telling me I'm broke. I'm like, what? You guys even know? It's dumb. It's just dumb. It's dumb. Like, you guys don't know how people, what they value, what they don't, like how they actually prioritize their investments. I'm a brand recognition guy. If I use it, I support it, I invest in it. Guys, I don't support any deodorant company right now because I don't wear any, babe. That's right. I'm walking around smelling like onions. The Grinch ain't got shit on. I'm joking. Come on. I'm just saying, I buy GameStop. I'm a gamer. My kids are gamers. I support the company. If it wasn't GameStop and it wasn't about video games, I wouldn't be here. Straight up. It's not that I wouldn't be here if there wasn't this, the squeeze of before. No, get that shit out of here, guys. They want you to think that I'm only here for something like that. Marantz only makes videos for MOAS. Really? Go look at fun. Then why do I even study a balance sheet? If that's the case, I wouldn't even care about it. DRS 100%. They told me to do it. This is all I care about. No. I want you to learn how to run a business. I want you to learn how to invest in one and read it and recognize it and see what the trends are and see the pivot, the transition, the turnaround. What's happening right now? That's why we're here. But shout out to the guys who started with me, who started watching this channel. It's not that you can't jump in at any time and join the crew. I mean, shit, we got Michael Vanetti, we got Dr. Steve, we got Jesus, we got Vinny. We got so many people out there because I can. So many people that support what we do and how we do it. So you're not alone if you're out there investing in GameStop. If you ever want to share a good story, there's always one. And I'm very happy. Leave Marantz's kids alone. They can't do anything. WSG, bro, thank you. Thank you. We got you. I know you do. I know you do. I know there's some real ones out there, no matter how fickle they are. And I'll tell you that, Amber. Guys, I'm really particular about Amber today, okay? And she'll see the message and she'll hear it. It's because she said, is everything okay over there? Bro, let me tell you. Stacks too. Stop checking in on me. Listen, I love you guys. I respect you guys. You ain't got to check in on me. I'm a grown-ass man. Yo, everything good? Yeah, I'm busy. I was watching a documentary with my wife. I was playing video games. Hey, guys, I don't know if you guys know this about League of Legends right now, but League of Legends changed up their ranking structure. So the ranking structure for TFT, which I'm one of the top players in the world, and I will say this, and I don't care who comes at me. On hyper mode, which is the quick game mode, I am the highest ranked in the world. I'm one of the highest. Now there's just a rating beyond that, but I am in the highest ranked group. I'm what they call hyper rank. Very hard to get to, but I'm there. I'm hyper ranked. So I don't play it anymore. I go over to the regular ranked version of the game. Not a problem for me because I'm one of the best players there too. I was Diamond 2. I posted in Twitter or whatever a while back. Diamond 2, Diamond 3. Still great because it goes, iron, bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond. Then you go to master and champion, and then you're the best player in the world, right? But I'm right there. Diamond 2, they'll tell you the top less than 1% players in the world. So I say, yeah, man, I'm diamond. I'm good. So this season, they come out with the structure of it goes from platinum. Instead of going straight to diamond, they put one in the middle called emerald. And I'm like, now emerald. And I don't even like it. It's green or whatever. So I'm emerald right now. I got out of plat. I'm in emerald. And I'm trying to get to diamond. But emerald's so damn hard. I'm like, why the hell is this so hard? Because it's so competitive for the players that are trying to get to diamond. So my plan is to get to diamond. So I've been playing, man. I've been grinding that shit out. But then I've been working. guys don't know, I told you guys. Some of you guys know this. I made videos during the week, a couple, and I was telling you that I had to meet with, I missed the CEO of the company I work for, the former CEO. He's in town shopping, but my senior VP, I had an appointment, I had a meeting with him. We had to do a whole thing, 13 hours, guys. I'm at work. The next day, I had my senior VP, I had my VP for the district come in, another 13-hour day. I'm dead tired, back to back. The next day, I go take my wife to breakfast. We go take my wife to lunch, and we go coach basketball. I'm doing all of that. And then I'm falling asleep. I'm going right back to work. So I've been grinding, the clip style. So just so if you guys are looking for me, don't worry. I'm around. I get around. I'm still climbing with the underground when I come around. That's it. You guys don't know. That's where it's at. Can I get one, please? We'll see how we are. Those are sick. I agree, Dr. Steve. They are. Hell yeah, that's cool as shit. I thought so, Mike Vanetti. I thought they were cool as shit too. That's why I'm giving them away. Good and silver, gold and silver, always a good investment. I agree. It says good value at $2.10. Who knows? I give you $20 for one, Michael Vanetti says. Rance, you know you're the only one on YouTube that talks about GameStop. That's why I'm here. Jesus, I appreciate you for that. I told Tony De Niro that. That's why I said when he says retail analysts say, well, retail analysts say GameStop is going to come out with some profit larger than $85 million. We will see. Hey, just say Marantz Rantz said. Just do that, Tony De Niro. Just say my damn name. Only thing popping in AMC is the corn. It was announced that Amazon is going to sell more popcorn. Guys, let me tell you, when Amazon starts selling your product, there ain't no way you're making a profit. That's all I'm going to tell you. Those margins are nothing. They get all their profit. You don't get anything yourself, but we'll see. Show me the profits. We all know popcorn is a pit. Yep. Still catching up. Lovey Marantz calling DEI hires. Oh man, let me tell you, Challenger, it's wild because this is something that I learned from my boss. My boss told me a long time ago, he's like, I want the best person for the job. Like whoever is the best candidate, period. It's not about this whole thing, because what happens over the course of time, you will filter through people and environments, and it all depends on where you live, right? Your demos are different for where you live. In corporate America, it's a little different. In corporate America, you get to choose. This is the problem that you have with HR, right? Human resources. You get to choose the people that you choose to mentor and or change or do different. So when you're hiring a CFO, you're picking a candidate based off of what he might do. But you don't know until he actually gets in there. You know, his track record's one thing, but when people hire for track records, guess what's the problem with that? There's this thing called, I would say, competition, right? And I'm talking about the compensation competition, okay? This is the problem with America. So when you're running a corporation, you're running a business, if you're extremely successful, you will now be competitive. You'll be competing with other companies that are trying to poach the talent of your crew. How do you leverage the talent of your crew? How does corporate America stay on par with other companies without losing those key individuals? Stock, RSUs. You see, the benefit of doing your job correctly and profitably for your company means the stock should go up. And if you've been getting paid RSUs and PSUs, then you're pocketing the investment and the profits of what you do, right? The fruit of your loins and the fruit of your tears and your work. So the way it really works for GameStop is they go and tell all of their store directors, hey, we're going to give you guys RSUs. But dependent on how you work and how much value you bring to the company and the margins and cutting out all the excess, right? The hidden shrink, and there's no workman comps. There's nothing there. There's nothing that you're paying outside of pocket, right? The outside services, the supplies themselves, and or the cash on hand. So what exactly can you do to become a better operator? Now, when you leverage that with RSUs, people will perform better, and that creates culture. They're not going to leave. They want to know that their shares are going to be worth something one day because of the work they did. This is how corporate America competes. But when you're a company that's leveraging yourself for bankruptcy, and that's the playbook, well, now it's easy. Now it's easy pickings because you know what? I just vote along party lines and I do the wrong thing at the wrong time because it's not about RSUs at this point. It's about the bonuses I'm going to get. It's the leverage I get for doing this, and I'm going to get rehired to do it again elsewhere. This is what's happening with America. So when I look at GameStop And I think it's the most red, white, and blue investment you're going to make. I don't just have the flag behind me because I'm a United States Army veteran and this flag is everything to me. It's more along the lines of what it represents. GameStop is America, and it can be. It can be that free will. It can do exactly what you want. It can be capitalism at the highest level. If you believe in it, you invest in it, and you support it. That's what I do. So yes, it represents it that way for me. But if you guys don't understand how they're leveraging and how you leverage payroll, whew, welcome to America. I don't have to pay you dollars. I can pay you shares, and you're going to hang on to them, and you're going to let them vest. And over those 5 years of expectations and the way you perform, that will dictate what's the profit and the value you get for those shares. So the smart people hang on, the smart people don't sell right away, and the smart people work harder for their money. And that's how you leverage. So the incentive to do better is sitting right there. This is why I have a huge problem with AMC and the way they run their company. None of the insiders hold shares. They sell all of their shares. The minute they get them, they sell all of their shares. So they have no incentive to do better and or the right thing. And GameStop's the complete opposite. They buy shares. They don't sell them. And I'm talking about the insiders themselves, right? But thank you. That woman needs to check out Wall Street Bets with that attitude. Cool. My friend told me this fitness trainer threw $150K at AMC. Wow. When it was at $30 a share. I warned them, but they didn't listen. I mean, what can you do? There's so many AMC bigums out there and Boss Blunts and Houston Wades and Tony De Niro and people that don't want to admit and or tell the people what's really happening. I see YouTubers, guys, and TikTokers. You guys know I pay attention to a lot of this stuff. They're pushing out stocks and crypto, and they talk as if they're so correct about whatever they're talking. All these cryptos are going up, man. All I see is them all going up. This is where I'm investing. This is what I'm in. And then they tell you their entry and exit and whatever they're going to do. And it's just like, what the hell? And then they're getting, they're getting some type of money for it, clicks and views and whatever they're doing. But for what? To lie to people? No. Where's all these Dogecoin guys? Where's the Shiba Inu kids? Where's the Safe Moon guys? I'm just asking. I'm asking for all the people in the back. Where are these guys? Where's the HYMC guy? Come on. Common sense investor. Hey, y'all, welcome back. My main investment's HYMC. I believe in the gold mine. No, you don't. What'd you invest in? His YouTube money's bought him 5 trailers at that same trailer park. This dude's owning the whole thing. It's hard, man. I'm 80% DRS. I don't give a damn about DRS numbers. Try to tell you. People know. Abe, thank you so much. Soon we got these free memberships. Oh, new people. I really don't know some of these people. So that's cool. Sharon's there. Thank you so much. Josh says, explain to Mark and Haley why GameStop is the play. Oh, Josh, you asked that question. I didn't even know you wrote. So why GameStop is the play. So where do I start? We can start in a couple of different ways with this question and why we talk about it. First off, GameStop is a play, Mark and Haley? Mark and Haley? GameStop is a play because one, Josh is extremely intelligent. I know Josh is a friend of yours, maybe family with you, but when it comes down to it, Josh is trying to do the right thing for Max, and they've been doing this for a long time. They've been watching the channel and educating themselves. But let's talk about GameStop, dollar for dollar, pound for pound. In retail, period, you want to invest in companies you feel will be around more than a decade because you want to see what it can be, what it should be. And in the environment of category killers like Linens and Things, Claire's, Bed Bath & Beyond, Big Lots, Pier 1 Imports, Tuesday Morning, all the investments you can see out there that are going bankrupt and or have already gone bankrupt, these are large retail footprints. The retail square footage is overexpanded, it's overstored, as you would call it, and GameStop's the complete opposite. It's the smallest footprint you can find, yet it has the most nimble way of making money, right? So it's a one-stop shop for everything electronic when it comes to collectibles, apparel, and gaming, and PC components as well. But GameStop.com has transitioned from being just this niche of a website for just gamers. Now it's gone beyond that. And it has a better platform, a better look, and they front-loaded it with the investment that if you put in $25 and you become a GamePro member, you're going to get back added value for the more money you spend at GameStop. That's incentive, right? So when you see that the business model works, gaming is forever and it's forever expanding because a gamer is born every day. And I challenge you on that. But I will tell you this. This is why GameStop's so important, so valuable. The leadership at GameStop is Ryan Cohen. He's a 30-year-old billionaire. He's in his 30s and he's a billionaire. He didn't get lucky. Okay. He worked hard for it. He transitioned through it and he partnered up with the right people. And his business was Chewy.com. He sold it off and it became bigger than it ever could be. And it's okay. He's out of it. He got into Apple, out of it. He's in it and he's still making some money here. But the thing about Ryan is he took $50 million and he went into a company that they thought was only worth $200 million at the time. And he said, I can make this work. I can make this bigger than what it is. And Ryan has a cultural following is one thing. But what Ryan's doing, he's working for free. This billionaire working for free and transitioning and pivoting this company into a new era. It's his identity. It's who he is. And to be 30 something and to fail at a lot of things, failing at the new hires, failing at the call center, failing at the distribution centers, fulfillment centers, failing with the NFT marketplace, failing with the partnerships with FTX, failing at a lot of things, but still progressing at the things that matter. You see, you're always going to fail. I can show you so many companies out there that are extremely successful, uberly successful. Coke, Pepsi, Nike, they've all failed at things. McDonald's, everyone's failed at something. No one called them out to say they're a failure, they're never going to make it. No one dragged them through the coals. No one made YouTube videos and Reddit posts for it. No, they just said they didn't like something and or that wasn't a hit and it didn't work out. I've seen it on all fronts in retail. But when GameStop does, it becomes an issue because everyone wants to look at GameStop for the fact that they all bet against it. This is the caveat. This is the added value. This is the sugar on top. This is the free bag with the cologne. This is the free pillow with the bed comforter that you're buying. I'm telling you what GameStop is, and people don't want to believe it. People don't want to see it. Yet, so I got to wake up every day. I got to make videos. I got to get out here. I got to tell people, listen up, America. GameStop Corporation was bet against by every private equity firm in the world. They all thought it was going bankrupt because they were forcing it to go bankrupt. Connect the dots. The video series that I have on YouTube, 66 parts today to show you systematically how they break companies down and vulture them out. They carve them up and they spit them out. And they had them on the ropes. And GameStop played rope-a-dope, sat there, missed a couple of punches, and here comes in Ryan Cohen swinging, saying, no, we're not dead, buys the board of directors positions. And you want to know how cocky private equity was? They stepped aside and said, good luck, Ryan. You can't do it. You can't move us out. You know why? Because not only do they have everything going for them, they own the benefits. They own the logistics. They own the product. They said, there's no way you can succeed, Ryan. But come on in, punk. Sit down at the table with the big boys. And Ryan said, I'm coming in. But he's not coming in empty-handed. He came to this company with the following, with a whole bunch of rough, tough dudes that go to work every day and say, you know what? I don't give a shit. I got nothing to lose. I got everything to gain. I'm in GameStop because it's the number one investment that they say it's not. Every day I wake up, I get reminded, forget about GameStop. 10 other stocks to buy besides GameStop. It's a failed company. It's not the darling. GameStop is ruined. It's going digital. It's terrible. Nobody shops there, Marantz. I get reminded and reminded. I got a whole meltdown attacking me personally. You can call my cell phone. You can send me a letter. You can do whatever death threat you want to do. I know the truth. I walk hand in foot. I go in the store. I canvas. I see it for what it is. I ask all the right questions. I understand freight. I understand logistics. I understand final delivery. And so what do? I use my experiences in life and say, I'm going to make a YouTube channel and I'm going to put out the right information because somebody needs to hear this. You want to know how right we are? You want to know how correct we are? They're making documentaries about a deadbeat channel that has no following. They're calling us to be in the doc. They're misquoting us to be in their documentaries to what? To get 1 million views, to show people just how bad GameStop is? Oh, you think we're wrong? They've got it 14 days. 14 days till they can't swallow what's coming for them. I'm on my 20th hour right now being awake. I'm a dead man walking right now. I'm exhausted. But I'm not. I'm broke. but I'm not. I'm scared, but I'm not. Josh Brown, you want to know why GameStop's the investment that they say it's not and why everyone should be buying it? Because you believe in it, Josh. Because you do. And do those friends and family of yours, do they believe in you? That's what I want to know. You see, I get to walk around. I get to wear the shirt. I get to make the videos. I get to be that guy. Yo, check out Marantz. Check out Marantz. There's a reference to it. You get to go ahead and say, you know what? Oh, you want to know about GameStop? Go check this guy out real quick. Check him out. Watch him. Force feed it. Then you say to yourself, can you do that? Can you sit there at a table with your friends and family and they tell you AMC is a great investment? Movies are coming back. Taylor Swift is massive. What do they tell you? Mullen Automotive, the next Tesla. What do they tell you? They tell you forget about GameStop. I'm going to share a deep, dark secret with you guys. And I'm sure the Meltdown's going to have fun with this, and I'm sure people are going to talk shit. I'm going to tell you the God's honest truth. I have 5 children. I have a wife. Okay? How many of them watch my channel, watch every video or any video, and believe in me on my investment? Watch this, okay? They don't watch the channel. They don't watch a single video. My wife comes in here from time to time, puts out a clip or video, types up some stuff. Hey, babe, check your phone. Hey, babe, it's time to go. Whatever. I respect the lady. Got 5 kids. They don't watch a single video. But I make the video anyway. The people around me believe in me, believe in what I'm doing, and they don't even watch. That's my point, Josh. Do your people believe in you? I don't mean to get religious on you or spiritually on you, but as a man, you lead your family. You lead your household. Do they believe in you? I've got a lot of ladies in here who watch the show for whatever reason. I'm joking, but they're trying to lead their life. They're trying to walk the right way, talk the right way, do the right thing, just like we all are. But do you believe in your investment? Do they believe in the decisions you make? This is it. It's not a cult. I have to hear this it's a cult, guys. Why is it a cult? Because I feel so strongly about something. I have a conviction in it. Is that it? How about this? Eliminate me from the whole equation. Eliminate my charisma and or my delivery, and just read the numbers themselves. Just read the 10K, the 10Qs. Just see the trends yourself. Just understand what connect the dots is. And if you could do it yourself, then go do it. Dynamite _41 starts up a YouTube channel, doesn't have a clue in the world of what he's doing. No disrespect to him. I'm not calling him out that way. I'm supporting this young man. He doesn't know where to start his videos, when to end it. He didn't know how to do a video, how to do it. He didn't know, but he knew he wanted to make videos and he knew he wanted to put information out. And I support it blindly. I don't have to watch every video, every second of it. You know what I support? I support the idea of attempting. That's GameStop. You guys want to change the world? You guys want to make $1 million? You guys want to be that investor? You guys want to be on the right side of history? You got to take a chance, man. You got to try to do something that they say can't be done. Because the thing is, everything around you, and you'll hear this from time to time, was the dream of someone. Every item you touch, everything you do was thought of and dreamt of by someone. My dream is bigger than most. My dream is bigger than what other people want to give it. GameStop is my dream. This channel is my dream. I started it. You can't get it going until you start. You ever try to do something without starting? That's called regret. I'm not regretting this moment. 2 weeks from now, I'm not going to regret the news either when the report comes out. Now, Marantz, can you be wrong, Marantz? Yeah, I could be wrong. I could be like everyone else. And I can not understand the numbers and I could get them wrong. But let's watch GameStop, guys. Let's watch this for a second. Let's be me for a day. in the last 3 years, earnings, I've recorded and I've shown the videos. They're all live streamed. They're all there. Last 3 years. How far off have I been on earnings? I'm going to let anyone type in the chat. What's the most I've been off on the guesstimation of what the earnings and the result would be? Anybody have a clue? I do. So when I tell you they made more than $85 million, you don't have to believe me. You just have to remember, I study more than most. Josh, to answer your question, they should believe in the investment because you do. That's it. I trust my friends and family, but I also trust myself. I trust myself to do what's right and connect every dot and do the due diligence for everything I read. And what I'm reading right now is GameStop's the best investment no one's talking about. That's what it is. All right, back to the chat, back to the channel. Thank you guys so much. Welcome back. And matter of fact, while they're all here, Josh, just want to make sure people know what this channel's about. I know I've been watching that chart there, but just remember what this channel's about, guys. If you guys ever forgot, it's called Marantz Rantz. I got to get a drink. I'll be right back. You know the deal. GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop. GameStop. I'll be right back, millionaires.
Welcome to Marantz Rantz, no advice on finance. Spin the wheel and take a chance. Get an NFT and a little education. The system got undertow, that knowledge is flotation. You wanna learn? Well, you came to right place. You're pumping AMC, might get slapped in the face. Get your due diligence, know who the villain is. Don't be a sheep when the shepherd's carnivorous. So come learn, laugh, and maybe you win big. And listen up, y'all, the wheel is not rigged. Everybody get a chance in the live chat. Kyoto spin wheel, you win just like that. Retail fight back and this retail winning. Y'all just wait, man, this is just the beginning. All fellow simians, GME group singing the truth. We just chillin', infinity pool swimming. So welcome to Marantz Rantz. A lot of knowledge but no advice on finance. Don't even need pants, you can tune in naked like Henny the mailman. Internet's most hated. Don't wanna lose your money, then it's time for you to listen. If you're ignorant, invest in AMC and superstition. The stream about ready, they told us to don't dance. I do what I want. Welcome to Marantz Rantz. 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 Welcome to Marantz Rantz.
That's right. Welcome back. Welcome back to Marantz Rantz. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth, no financial advice. The question is, how do I distinguish myself from PP seeds? What the hell? I wake up every day and I look at myself and I say, man, I weigh more than $140 soaking wet. I'm doing okay. If they can manipulate and pump and dump Carvana, they can definitely help out GameStop. Let me tell you guys something about Carvana. That's definitely going bankrupt. That's a company going bankrupt so bad, and nobody wants to admit that either. But I'll be here to tell you they've already lost a third of their business. They don't sell a third of as many cars. And what do they have? Over $7 billion worth of corporate debt. They are falling apart. Apollo owns 90% of the bonds on that company. It is god awful. Who is on Twitter? I don't know, man. I'm on X, though. That's how it goes. By the way, got my first check from, well, I actually got some money from TikTok, not Twitter yet. I don't know when the Twitter checks come. I don't know how it all works out. But I'm trying my best, man, just to make a living, just trying to get a bread with my pennies, bro. That's it. Hey, man, one day I'll be doing this professionally for my lifetime. When will that come? Maybe 10 years from now. You know, I try to find a new subscriber every day. It's been rough, man. We're stuck at 9,285, I believe, subscribers. But I appreciate every single subscriber we get. And we're trying to hit that lucky 10,000 number. When I do, who knows what I'll do. Maybe a handstand with my feet out and making my feet clap. Hey, thank you, kind soul, for the free membership. Absolutely. Helmet and maybe water break. Yes, we definitely will have a water break. But I'm drinking water right now. I don't want to have a water break that way. Put that thing on when their team's in the championships game. Yeah, man, that's what it comes down to. That's why he didn't go to space. That's why he didn't go to space. Never been a part of giveaways. Cool. Yeah, it works out. Tony ain't got no dinero. We know that part. GME will climb to the 20s over the next 2 weeks. Bill Miko. I don't know if that's true, Bill. I appreciate the $14 price point for GameStop. I get excited about $14. It's where I want to be. $15, $14, whatever it may be. As many shares I can buy right now. I have some dry powder rolling in. Dry powder's rolling in on the 21st, y'all. I mean, technically, I could call the wife and ask for a loan, but I don't do it that way. I don't leverage myself. Wifey's sitting over there fat. I let her sit fat, and no, she ain't fat. Wifey's about 4'11", 102 pounds, looking gorgeous. gist from time to time, all the time. And the thing is with that, she's going to be all right. Now, the Discord's right there with Ruben. I'm going to pin that to the top of the chat. If you guys want to join the Discord, it's completely free. It always will be. And I pinned it to the top of the chat. Mark and Haley, by the way, congratulations on watching the show. Maybe you'll understand what Josh has been doing for 3 years, been educating himself on private equity, investments, the stock market, the whole 9 yards. And we do pretty well. Just to let you know, by the way, Mark and Haley, I have saved Josh a lot of money. A lot of money. I'm just going to put it that way. I just leave it where it's at, bro. You were at LQ getting bullied, he says. What the hell? I've never been bullied a day in my life. I don't. Apparently, you know who I am, but you're crying and laughing with that emoji. You let me know who can bully. Who bullied me? Is that? Can you imagine? Is there somebody I don't know? Is it Cain Velasquez at the school, bro? You got to be tough, bro. Yeah, exactly. That's why your ass is laughing. There ain't no damn way. It ain't even possible, bro. Have you made a prediction yet on GameStop earnings? Jude, I have. It's on YouTube. You can go watch the video. It was like last week I made the video, but and I did it in detail, did a PowerPoint presentation, broke it all down for you, why GameStop is going to come out with the number they have. This is not just a guesstimation. It's an actual proclamation, destination for what we will be and where we're going. Let's see, GameStop's going to have, I'm predicting around $190 to $200 million in profit, but over $200-300 million worth of cash, actual growth in cash. It says, can you shout me out? Emma ACQQQ. I can shout you out all you want, Emma. I just tell you good luck with life, good luck with everything, and welcome to the chat and the channel, Emma. Appreciate you. The best thing about the Discord is the real ones are actually real. No bullshit, no pretending, no faking it. Correct. You know who you are if you're in the Discord. We're strong in there. A lot of people are, and thank you. And you're so welcome, Emma. And thank you for watching the channel. And hopefully your friends and family can watch too. We're on YouTube. We're huge on YouTube. Okay. TikTok, not so much. I'm working on TikTok, but it's tough. It's tough sledding over there on TikTok. 6 months since an insider purchase on Friday. Luke, probably could be longer than that. It wouldn't matter to me. Wouldn't matter to me about anything on GameStop. There's these windows that we're allowed to shop in, but this is the perfect time to shop right now, in my opinion. So I'll just keep doing it. 1000% absolutely for everybody in the Discord. Still buying every day. Dr. Steve, you and I both. What do you make of that? I don't know what they make of that, but apparently they like it. Grimstone got muted. I don't know what happened there with Grimstone. It says Ryan plus oh, that's why he got muted. Bill Pulte has nothing to do with Ryan Cohen. He has nothing to do with GameStop as much as he tries to tie his hitch to it. And he manipulated Bed Bath & Beyond investors, allegedly, however you want to put it, the crowd itself. So, yeah, hanging out with PPCs, giving money to Michael, all of that nonsense. He was not welcome on this channel. He's not welcome here. His misinformation is just that. And I let him know. I said, F you. Marantz, I'm sure you've heard about the Coke millionaires. Can you explain it? Reinvest the divvy, etc. Snowball effect. Thanks. Andy, to a point, I know that there was a town, a city that everyone was investing into Coke and they would get their dividends and reinvest them. And eventually, over the years, it just keeps shooting up the value of the stock and the price. So what'll happen with GameStop, and this is going to happen, guys, okay? I'm just going to tell you how it all works. Maybe you guys believe me or not. But GameStop's going to pay a dividend one day. And the best part about it is that money's going to go straight back into the stock because people are going to reinvest the dividends. They're not going to cash them out. The people who cash them out, the Suit and Monster Buddy and whoever else out there, all the snakes of the crowd out here, those guys, they can cash out right now on their stock if they want to. There's a core group of people out here who are investing, as you can see, and they're not selling shit. So made $300 in MNSO today. Thanks, Marantz. Challenger, you're welcome. That's a great investment for a lot of people. That's a good stock. I just tell people, good company, run properly. The balance sheet is awesome for MSO Holdings. And it's one of the companies, it's on my hit list as far as ones that I would actually buy other than GameStop. But I'm not buying anything other than GameStop. I promise you, I'm not buying anything other than GameStop. So I even cut back on some other shares, some other stuff that I used to buy religiously. But no, I put all my gains into GME today. Awesome. Only 860 people following GameStop. Let me see what that says. I'm so sorry. It got clipped off. So I have to go back to the chat, get there, and we'll get there again. So give me a second. Wow, there's a lot of chat here. It says, Marantz, you sure I've learned about... Yeah, I did. There we go. Only 860 people following GameStop CFO Daniel Moore. Oh, excuse me. On LinkedIn. Well, he's not the CFO. I just want to put that out there officially. He doesn't have that title, so he doesn't get paid the shares that would go with that on the C-suite itself. But yes, he's the acting account manager for whatever it would be for finance, but he's not a CFO per se. But I don't know why your LinkedIn follows would correlate to what you do. I don't know. Daniel Moore holds little value to me for the reason why I invest. He's not one of the deciding factors. I should put it that way. You think he deserves a few more? I'm sure, but I don't even have a LinkedIn profile, and I could. I'll just put it that way. Just here to watch the Bag of Diabetes talk-ish about AMC. DB, that's cool. Bag of Diabetes, considering I'm pretty healthy and my sugar levels are around under 120. So yeah, I'm not a bag of diabetes. You mean Adam blew out the employee match allotment to the market at the top? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the hell they did. So that's fine. It says here, just here. Thank you so much for repeating yourself. Yes, if he enables mic on Discord. Oh, okay, cool. Mark, you watching? There you go. I hope. Who knows? Back to work, y'all. Patiently waiting. Have a good night. Yes, ma'am. Good luck. Another thing says there are 85 million buy and sell within the second day on there. Apex logged the buy, but didn't log the sell until the next day. Yeah, I don't know how Apex clears and what they do and what they allow. The manipulation of 2021, another thing. I know you're fixated on that and you make a lot of videos about it and you put info out there. And I commend you for what you do. I just want to let you know I don't waste my time. I don't waste my time and energy on trying to explain what happened January 28, 2021. Doesn't matter. It has nothing to do with the business. Right? The manipulation of the market and the freezing of the stock has nothing to do with the underlying business of your asset. So for me, I'll look at the balance sheet and I'll look at the store tallies and what they do, in a business standpoint, but the market manipulation standpoint, it means nothing to me. I'm just going to tell you. Are you talking about the AMC distraction? No, he's talking about that one. Marantz is absolutely 100% correct. Well, thank you. Whenever I hear that, I just want to tell the wife, read that, babe. How many X is Apple since RC Apple buy? Patrick, I don't know. I just know that he owns over $1 billion, over $1.1 billion worth of Apple. And that's what he owns, man. So I think he's doing okay. We're just getting started. 20 hours a week. I mean, can you imagine if Ryan Cohen has dividends on those? I mean, I know they pay dividends, so he's got a lot of stuff that he's bringing in. He's bringing in money, without a doubt. We're just getting started. Amen. Another thing, AMC was taken over. End of story. GameStop is the one. Yes. Don't believe all that they tell you. You like a sheep. 13 documentaries and movies and still making more. What other stock that has that? Inking all day? I don't know. But isn't that awesome? Isn't that awesome? I'm still watching it my damn self. And we'll see if they even put us on this next documentary. Guys, I did 7 hours of recorded interviews. How much are they actually going to put in this documentary? Lots of corruption that week. Sure, GameStop is their real problem. GameStop's the only problem. This sounds like an AA meeting. Okay, David. Well, you're welcome to it. The question right now is, why did Apex not long the sell order? The question is, why do you care? I mean, okay. Because there's manipulation whenever they clear trades. Because it's T+2. I mean, what do you want me to tell you? They've been doing this for a very long time, manipulating trades, holding trades. It's nothing new. It's not earth-shattering. I'm still here, no retreat or surrender. This is GameStop. Correct. I will tell you another thing. It's like, and I'm just going to tell you, just like I told the DRS crowd, this might not be the channel for you. I know this is the only GameStop channel, but like you might want to go to Reddit or something and start doing your own thing, or start your own channel, because the narratives you push out, like I just don't even care. I mean, I'm telling you, man, you do it all the time. It's like and I read your stuff out of respect for you for what you do. So, as a man, I believe. Me too. Your Marantz, what are the chances Ryan Cohen announces a dividend in 2 weeks? Slim. I'm not gonna say none, but very slim. I would anticipate next year. I would look for it next year. I would like retained earnings to go into the positive. Right now they're negative $270 million. So I would like to go, and then it's not that happened on GameStop's watch, on his watch, but yeah. But if they announce a dividend, I mean, it's phenomenal. I've been calling for it for the next step to get to the S&P 500 to find value within the company. Any dividend would rock the world right now. If you were to give a 10-cent dividend on stock. That would be 10-cent dividend on 305 million shares. Was it $3 million? Somewhere around there? No, maybe more than that, $30 million? I don't even know. I'm not good at math. Yeah, $30 million. So $30 million if they would pay out. Their cash burn is not $30 million. They have cash increase. They don't have a cash burn. So, I mean, I could see it happening, but it'd be awesome, wouldn't it? Clip that. I don't know what we're clipping, Snacks, but I got you. Wasn't it AMC clearing and settlement that caused the freeze on GameStop, AMC, etc.? DRS GME is a little different than that. They triggered it just to pause it and hold it, but you have to know how it all cleared. They did an instant trade of like 385, like in an instant, like less than 1 second. Nobody bought that many shares. No one sold that many shares, but they actually triggered the halt to offset. So, been here. Only GameStop videos on YouTube. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. Q4 is going to be great, but Q1 is going to be even greater. Yeah, Inking all day. It really is. It really is for me. I personally don't think there will be a dividend. I will find good use for the money, that they will keep it in the company's future endeavors. Just know that you don't lose anything, Patrick. Like when you're doing a dividend, it's going right back into the value of the stock. So if they want to trigger their own, here's the thing. This is NVIDIA style, right? In a way, if you want to trigger your own gamma squeeze, if you want to trigger your own value and encourage the shorts to like bow out and step back, you would pay a dividend, because those dollars are going to go right back into the stock. And that's the way it works. I was going to buy more tomorrow anyway, but Marantz spitting fire tonight. Guess I'll buy 2x tomorrow. I will be buying more tomorrow. Yes. If there was any freeze going on, my opinion is it has to do with the liquidity and the risk of the banks. The bank term funding program ended on March 11th. Because I saw that announced, but clearly, they have time to plan. So like whenever you give them a date and a time, they have time to. These guys are the smartest people in the world, guys. The smartest people in the world, the most, they have the most influence. They can lobby it the way they want. This is not like you're going to surprise them. Listen clearly. GameStop is true. GameStop is real. GameStop will win. Yeah. Somebody said his wife is gorgeous. Yeah. Thank you, Crouching Tiger, Crouching Mallet, Hidden Dragon. We know. Bring us, I actually posted a video of me at the casino with my wife, like a little 2-second thing that I posted. And people all thought I was Rico Knows, right? They're like, yo, Rico Knows out here with the dime. Rico Knows out here getting it. Look at that girl, bro. That ain't Kim. And I was like, no shit, bro. Kim looks like a linebacker. Bro, I've seen all of Rico's exes. Oh my God. Bro, there's a reason why Rico talks about football, bro. Okay? I'm telling you why. The starting lineup for tonight's game, Mrs. Rico, man, let me tell you, bring us 11 to 12 before earnings so I can back up the truck, please. Damn, Jay. Oh, man, you get me excited with that. Yo, I'm not going to lie. I don't believe this, man. But if you guys could please let me know what's going on with GameStop in advance, let me know. Please reach out to me, though. Our usual way of communication. You don't believe this, man. Then why are you watching? 3 years? 3 years you've been watching the channel? You don't believe me? Don't. I'm trying to make some good games, so let me know in advance what's going to happen with the company. Thank you, guys. Get the hell out of here. Oh, man. But where do these guys come from? Like, it's just random. I'm trying to make some good gains. What's going on with the company? I don't believe it. Like, who are you? I ain't got time for these. Where did these guys come from? You know what? Somebody even told me that. I forgot. The mods told me. The mods, I think Kyoto wrote it. He's like, yo, Marantz, just a heads up, bro. We're going to have more snakes, more infiltrators, even in the Discord and YouTube, everything. He's like, just be ready for it. And I forgot. But here, you're here to remind me. So your name is Blatty. Hey, Blatty, thank you so much, man, for reminding me that you're still here. All good. I forgot. Marantz does not want to talk about, but freeze research. So sorry for bombarding the chat. You didn't bombard the chat, bro. It's your approach of the information. It's not mine. I'm not against you. I'm just letting you know. No joke. I laughed when Jerome Powell say, will be bank failures. I guess that's the new normal. How about this? I read a headline that said that there's not going to be an interest rate cut, that the economy is running at an all-time high and no interest rate cuts. What? What the hell? It's March, babe. There better be a cut this month. Oh, shit. It's like they want the market to implode. And then GameStop come out and it's like, oh, this is what it is. Like, nah, man. That's where it comes down to. Black tape on the red light. Let me see those biceps, bro. Bet you're pretty vascular these days. Kyle, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, bro. But my biceps? Bro, what is this? Bro, let me make sure the camera angle. Am I a big? Yeah, like, you don't even know the size of the forearm, let alone the bicep. Like, bro, can I tell you something? Can I tell you the God's honest truth? I'm gonna tell you something about me, okay? Because you probably think I'm weak. I haven't lost an arm wrestling match in 25 years. The last guy to beat me in arm wrestling was my twin brother. And if you've seen Reek's got a pit bull neck, and he's a big ass dude. He really did beat me back. But ain't nobody beating. Like, bro, I don't know what to tell you. I try not to flex on him. You know, my wife told me the rule about this. My wife's rule about my YouTube channel 3 years ago. She said, babe, I don't care what you do. One, don't disrespect me. I said, no, mom, I would never. She said, don't take your shirt off. I said, baby, but come on. I just got to show him the traps. I got to show him a little something, show him the back muscle. She said, baby, I better never turn on the show and you got your shirt off. I said, mama, my nipples are in. They ain't out. Ain't no free nipple. No, it don't work that way. No rate cut for you. Oh, check out KOHLS, Marantz, sometime. I don't know who the hell KOHLS is, but I'll check them out. Mike, appreciate you. Why don't you ever give us the link to your OnlyFans? Kyle, because I don't have one. Kyle, why are you coming in here spitting facts and fire, bro? What the? You know what? See, look at that. I went to my ear and I thought someone's going to come out. And I don't know if it's like hair growing. Like, guys, I'm in my 40s, okay? I don't know what to tell you. I'm a grown man. I'll just tell you. Hair's growing out of these. I don't know. There's no hair. It's not like I'm like, werewolf, man. I'm just saying, like, I feel something in there going on. But hey, at least I can hear again. Man, remember I had the ear infection? Man, I had a nasal infection. I had upper respiratory infection. I was hurting, bros. That was just 2 weeks ago. Damn, Marantz is caught up on the chat like a boss. You know what it is? Over the top. Yeah, that's me. I just put thumb. And my son today, he goes, Dad, what happened to your knuckle, bro? I said, son, I'm going to tell you, I hit something, bro. So, yeah, I got big. My hands get in the way. I got Wreck-It Ralph hands, right? So this shit got in the way. I don't know if you guys can see it. TikTok can definitely see it. But I don't know if you guys see it. My shits, bro. When I grab a can, I'm just like, I feel like Andre the Giant with these damn things. You know what they say about dudes with big hands? They're not lying. No, I'm joking. Here we go. Back to the chat. I'm about to get out of here, guys. I've been here for 2 hours. I feel good. And I'm going to be live tomorrow. So we're going to watch the market tomorrow, by the way. We're going to watch the market. I might even open the market with you guys. I might do that shit. I don't know. There's not going to be a cut till the market shows a support line. Like in 2001, we're going to have something very bad happen in this country next year after the election. Yo, Austin, I can't be holding on this long, bro. I can't be holding on this long. But yeah, come on, man. Abe, pump his arm. There we go. I'm behind, but the best part of the Discord is Vinny losing his mind on the haters. Brian, I definitely agree the best part of the Discord is Vinny. I think Vinny's the Discord MVP right now. Is Vinny the guy who says F Carvana? I'm shorting it Carvana. Is that Vinny? I don't know. I can't keep track of the Discord, guys. I'll tell you right now, there's so many things in the Discord and so many different channels and info and people and everything. It's hard for me to keep track, but I try to participate. Yo, Marantz, less rambling than Ryan Cohen. More Ryan Cohen. The show's called Marantz Rantz. Marantz, what are your thoughts on player? Nothing yet, because I don't get thoughts on something until it happens. It's kind of like sports. I don't speculate on what the trade could be, what the outcome might be. I wait till it happens. And when stuff happens, then I talk about it. Like, I don't get excited about the Dallas Cowboys playing every week because I know they're going to win, right? Until they lose, then I talk about it. But, they're natural winners. Anyway, guys, I appreciate everybody in the chat. I appreciate all the support for the channel today. Thank you guys so much. Just so you guys are aware, we had over 40 new members to the channel. If you guys were watching the channel this week, I had 2 member-only videos. That's a lot for me because, people are actually getting the background. It's the behind the scenes of the channel. And the member-only videos, I tell you when I'm going live, what's coming up, a little bit of details about certain things that I'm dealing with, and that's members only videos. But it also shows a way to support the channel, myself, and the content creation I do. Plenty of people have supported the channel throughout the years, and I'm forever thankful for every view, every subscription, and every single one of you. So if you like the content, you like the information, if you learn anything, feel free to like and subscribe to the channel. I have Connect the Dots. I have a whole playlist. I have numerous playlists so you guys can watch all the channels you missed and or the videos you missed. And yes, I have a beef section. So if you guys ever want to laugh, go click on beef. And it's not about a whole bunch of dudes and girls in there. It's actually about having some beef with some YouTubers about the way they talk about investments and how they were wrong and how we were factually correct. So thank you guys so much. Andre Giant hand size 16 inches. Yeah, mine's not 16 inches, bro. I think I'm like almost 12 from what I know. I know I could do a piece of paper and that's 11 and a half. I know I can do that. I can grab a football and basketball. I can do all the good stuff, but yeah, that's why I throw so far. But you love the channel. Thank you so much, man. Got a bolt. Thanks for all you do, brother. Me too, Steve. I got a bolt too because I'm going to play some more League of Legends. I'm going to do it. Member only videos. Some Marantz is asking for money now. No, Josh, not asking for money at all. They're just there. Okay. And you're more than welcome to watch them, or you don't have to. I'm not forcing you to do anything. You're not missing any content because I don't put any of the educational videos and or Connect the Dots videos behind a paid wall. Completely free, and it always will be. I've always kept it that way, and I will. Thank you so much for the support, guys. Like I said, what is your take on insiders not buying? Gym bills, they've bought plenty. They've bought plenty, and if people know how much they're allowed to own versus what they do currently own, they're getting on that threshold. So no one knows the next move for GameStop. No one knows if they're going to do a share buyback via the company itself, but if they did a share buyback, that would increase their owner percentage moving forward. So maybe that's their plan. Maybe it's not. We'll know what it is when it happens, but I can tell you this, they're not selling either. So I'm okay with it either way. How about the company? How's it doing? How you like them apples? I got her number. Punk. GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop, GameStop. It says, oh, I love this because they blocked this, and I'm going to read this at the end. It says, Marantz doing what he said he would never do. Yeah, you're right. That's what I said I would never do, Jake. I'm partnered up, just so that we're very clear, okay? And I want to make this very clear to everybody. I'm open. I'm so transparent. It's unreal. When it comes to YouTube, I am partnered up with YouTube. And that partnership that I've had, I signed the contract 3 years ago. I do get paid for my content creation. If you don't like it, don't watch. Don't support it. But chances are, Jake, you've learned more from this channel than all the other channels combined. And you can thank me later. Got me? GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop, GameStop. I'm going to see you around, millionaires. These dudes don't even say thank you on the way out. But don't worry. Thank you, strippers. Thank you, waitress. Thank you, bartender. Peace.
Welcome to Marantz Rantz. No advice on finance. Spin the wheel and take a chance. Get an NFT and a little education. The system got undertow. That knowledge is flotation. You wanna learn? Well, you came to right place. You're pumping AMC, might get slapped in the face. Get your due diligence. Know who the villain is. Don't be a sheep when the shepherd's carnivorous. So come learn, laugh, and maybe you win big. And listen up, y'all. The wheel is not rigged. Everybody get a chance in the live chat. Kyoto spin wheel, you win just like that. Retail fight back and this retail winning. Y'all just wait, man, this is just the beginning. All fellow simians, GME group singing the truth. We just chillin', infinity pool swimming. So welcome to Marantz Rantz. A lot of knowledge but no advice on finance. Don't even need pants, you can tune in naked like Henny the Mayo Man. Internet's most hated. Don't wanna lose your money, then it's time for you to listen. If you're ignorant, invest in AMC or Superposition. The stream about ready, they told us to don't dance. I do what I want. Welcome to Marantz Rantz. 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 Welcome to Marantz.